My name is Sam Shelby. I'm a real estate broker in the state of Texas. Today I wanted to talk to you about different kind of investors when it comes to real estate. When it comes to real estate, there's a lot of different kind of investors are out there. Some investors just only concentrate on the single family homes, some only concentrate on multifamily properties, some only concentrate on industrial properties, and then there are some people who just want to do development, they just want to do land flips. There's lots and lots of different kind of investors. So today I'm going to talk about two basic kind of investors. There are a lot of it, and I will do some more series on this to help everybody understand whatever the investment goal it's going to be. So the main thing when it comes down to is, what is your investment goal, or why are you investing in this property, right? Or why do you want to buy real estate? As real estate is one of the best assets out there. It doesn't really matter how bad the economy gets. And this is what I always tell my client. It doesn't really matter how bad the economy gets. People still need a place to stay. People still need a place to stay. They might not need a retail center, right? But they definitely need a house. So housing, you might not be able to charge the maximum amount of rent at this time, right? Because the economy's down. But guess what? The economy always goes back up and it appreciates, right? So there are four major things when it comes to buying a residential property versus commercial property that's going to be beneficial. And I'm going to go quickly with that. Number one, you have an appreciation. If you buy the property and hold on to it forever, guess what? It is going to appreciate, right? Number two, it is cash flow. So after making all the payments, right, you're going to be left with a certain amount of money. That becomes your cash flow, right? Number three is, at the same time, there is depreciation on the property. That's one of my favorite things, right? You get to depreciate that property, hence reducing your tax liability, right? And number four is somebody's making that mortgage payment for you, right? So somebody's making that payment. After you cover the bills, you're still making the cash flow, your equity is going up. It is absolutely, when it comes to residential property or investing in real estate, is one of the best vehicles out there, in my opinion, you know. So there's two different kinds of investors. Number one are the people who just want to. So depending on your end goal, there's number one is the person who just want to make cash flow, right? Because they have other investment vehicles. They have some annuities, they have some stuff in the stock market, whatever it's going to be. They have some royalties, I get it. But at the same time, they also want to hold on to the property. They're not looking to buy it, flip it, and fix it up and flip it. No, they're looking for cash flow. And cash flow while keeping their tax liability low. So that is one of the best things. So at that time, you will buy properties accordingly, which is going to be able to lease it faster and doesn't have a whole lot of upkeep you have to worry, take care of. Number two is a flipper, right? A person who's thinking about an investor who's looking to buy the property, fix it up and sell it. They buy deep, or they buy at a cheaper price, they fix it up, make it better, and after that, they sell the property. Or some of the flippers, actually, what they also do, they actually hold on to the property and then they refinance it and take their money out. That's again for another class. But the main thing about the main goal for the flipper is they want to keep on flipping the property and generate enough income or enough cash flow that they can do bigger and bigger projects in the future. And most of the flippers, actually, I ended up seeing, they go from single family, and then move on to the bigger projects. But at the same time, you have to remember this: whenever you're going to be doing flipping, you have to standardize all the processes, just like McDonald's, right? It doesn't matter if you're going to be eating a burger in Houston, or you're going to be eating a burger in New York, or you're going to be eating a burger in London. It's going to pretty much taste the same, but might have a little bit things change here and there, but it's standardized the process. Meaning that if you're going to be using the same kind of floors, basically in a $150,000 house, you're going to end up using the same kind of floors in a $250,000 or $350,000 house, as long as you standardize that processes, right? And you have to have a knowledge about really a good cost breakdown, right? Cost breakdown. Hey, how much is going to cost for me to do a floor with 0.6 millimeter laminate floors versus 2.8 millimeter laminate floor, right? The cost can be anywhere from 65 cents all the way up to 3.25 or $3.25 per square foot, right? So you have to know your numbers to really, really know or become an effective or very, very good flipper, right? Compared to the person who wants a cash flow. But the cash flow, the person is looking for that, do you want to be buying the property in a very good area which can easily be leased, and the home does not have a whole lot of issues, right? If you have any questions, If you have more questions regarding this kind of investment, what you're looking for, don't hesitate to reach out. My name is Sam Chaudhary. Phone number is 832-419-4700. Talk to you then.